Hey guys, this is Tom, and welcome to the Dyson Sphere Program. In today's episode, I'm not really sure what we're going to do, but I know the first thing I want to do is correct some of my inputs to the assembly machine. One of my viewers said that I could bring the magnetic coils on the output side here to get a better speed on my assembly machines. Specifically, the circuit boards are not working at 100%. So if I bring in the magnets over here, this would bump all the other lines over one tile. And so that's what I'm going to do here. So we will delete the magnet line. And we'll bring the magnet line into here. And then we'll do an input there. Excellent. And then we can move the iron ingots one tile closer. Just like that. And then we can move the copper ingots another tile in. So we do an output, output, output. And I'll just have to readjust these sorters here. Alright, so now we need an input for the magnetic coils. Excellent. We'll put the sorter in the middle of the assembler, like that. It looks a bit nicer. Alright, so this is running at 100%. Now we can run the iron ingots and the copper ingots in here, and this should be running at 100% now. There we go. Excellent. Thank you for that tip. You know, I thought you would want the inputs on one side and then the outputs on the other side, but you can do both sides if you really like, and I like. And then we'll do an input here. Okay, there we are. Now we have all three machines running at 100%. Excellent. So what I want to do is let's go into the upgrades panel and let's begin some research here. Able to view vein distribution on the planet. Let's get that started. And we'll just kind of come down the list here for research. Alright, so we're able to view the vein distribution on the planet. You can now view the vein distribution on the planet and easily find the location of different veins. Cool.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Okay, let's take a look at that. And this is the vein distribution button. Let's click it on. Okay, so it gives us more detail about the veins. Okay, 15 iron veins. We have 481,000 iron veins, or veins reserved. Okay, very cool. So if I click on the planet thumbnail, oh wow. Okay, this is really handy for sure. Excellent. All right. That's good to know. We'll turn it off for now. Alright, let's get into our next research, which is the mecha frame. And this needs electric motors. And the electric motors needs iron ingots, gears, and magnetic coils. So I suppose we should do this. Research. Yes. Require mecha core level 1. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's get this. Mecha core energy. Alright, let's activate this. And then we can activate the mecha frame, which will give us +1 mecha move speed. We'll enter that into the queue. Let's see. How about I knock down some trees? Excellent. So 40 megajoules max core energy. Great. Now we need electric motors. And we don't have that item researched. So I think we need to go to our technology screen here. And we need to find electric motors. High efficiency plasma control. Plasma extract refining. Electromagnetic drive. Yeah, these are it. Electric motors. The fundamental power system component. It can accelerate mechanical operations. Yes, we definitely want that. Now, can I move this to the front of the queue by clicking and dragging? I cannot. You think you could be able to just drag and drop? You know, that would be nice, but that is not the case. So, right click to cancel this research. Aha! Okay, so you gotta delete the research, unfortunately. It is what it is. We will now enter this into the queue. And then we will start making some electric motors so that we can get the mecha frame. And this will help our mecha move a bit faster because it will have electric motors. Excellent. So we're going to need a few items for this. It's going to take 3 items. The recipes are getting more complex. So how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? So I think the first thing I should do is set down the machine. We will click the electric motor. Okay, so it's 211. So we want 3 inputs. So it'd be bam, bam, and bam. Those are the 3 items I need to to get into this machine. And how we are going to get these over there, I do not know. I do not know. Boy. How about I do this? I do output here. I extend the iron ingot line. Actually, we don't need to come down with the gears that far. We could do something like this. And then we're going to need an output for the gears. Just like that. We can trim this. And it looks like we're going to need some belts, so let's craft 60 of those. And we're going to need some sorters. Great. So what we'll do here is yes, I suppose we bring it down like this. A factory must be orderly. It must be clean. Here we are. We got our 3 inputs for our mortars. Woohoo! Let's extend the power. So we'll do 1 Tesla tower here. 1 Tesla tower right there. We will pick the electric motors and we will place our box down here. Now, is this every 1 or 2? Okay, so it's 1 electric motor for every 2 seconds. So we need only 1 sorter for the output. And it needs 2 iron ingots, which we have the first row of. And then we need gear and the coil. We'll see if this is going to be efficient or not. If not, we can bring 1 line over here if it isn't. So we'll do we'll do input, input, input. And let's see how this works. Okay, guys, I think we have 100% electromagnetic, or the electric motor is at 100% here. Excellent. All right. That was our first really complex component. I believe this is a component, right? Yeah, it's a component. 3 products in and 1 product out. Pretty cool, man. So that's taken care of. So what do we want to do next? We want to grab 60 of these electric motors. So let's see what else is on the docket for research. We have inventory capacity. It requires steel and circuit boards. Okay. So we will do this next. Right after we grab 60 of these motors. Now it's creating 22.5 a minute. That's pretty slow. But it is what it is. I don't want to put too many machines on one line because our ores are already kind of running out over here. And I can see that we're not getting a full belt of iron ore. So what I would like to do is to make another mining machine. And place another one down on here. Actually, I want to try to cover this vein here, so just like that. And then we will connect the belts. And we need more belts. We're always needing belts. I think we should probably automate belts, right? So I don't have to keep replicating them. Here we are. We need to extend the power here. Here we are. So this should fill the belt a bit more. Okay, it still doesn't look like a full belt. There's still a gap in between here. And when this vein runs out, we can tap this vein up here, which is really convenient for us. And then I guess we can also put more sorters here so that we can empty this belt quicker. Yep, it's finally catching up here. So that's allowing all three of our arc smelters to be working at 100% here. And then we could do the same thing for the magnets. Excellent. Let's take a look at our motors and see if we have enough yet. Excellent, so we'll grab 60 of these. Sweet. I'm going to grab a stack of plates. And I'm going to replicate a few boxes here. How's our power looking? 6.90. Mineral field depleted. Looks like we did achievements. We depleted one vein. Cool. So I'm looking for also a better fuel source other than plants. And we can get that through the coal here. So what I'm going to do is grab some from the machine. Excellent. So we're going to need some steel, and we don't have steel as an item here. So we need to find steel under technology. The semiconductor material. Thermal power. Ooh, thermal power. Facility that uses combustible materials such as coal as fuel to generate electrical energy. Energy loss. Energy loss between energy value of the provided fuel and produced electricity is expected. 2.16 megawatts. That's really nice. And we could use our coal for thermal power. Okay. I'm definitely... yeah, I mean, I can get this right now. I'm definitely gonna get this, because if I can move away from wind turbines and burn fossil fuels, that would be great. Where's steel? Is this steel? Silicon ore, energetic graphites, high purity silicon, steel smelting. Here we are. Under strict and controllable temperatures conditions, using iron ingots as raw material for further smelting, the crystal form of material is improved so that it is better mechanical properties. Okay. So it takes 3 iron ingots for 1 steel, and it takes 3 seconds to replicate 1 steel. And that's made in the smelting facility. Okay, let's research this. 120 electromagnetic matrices. And then we can get inventory capacity plus 1 line of inventory. And we need 120 steel and some circuit boards, which we already have. So let's pull off the iron ingots here for steel. You know what? I feel like, yeah, we're not getting enough. Yeah, we're not able to keep up, so yeah, this is too bad. I'm not going to stick it on this line here just because it's being used up rapidly. Boy. Let's... stick another mining machine there, and we need more power as well, so let's get some wind turbines here. Our factory is definitely not running at 100%, so I'll just make sure our power is at 100%. Okay, we got 1 more in the replicator. You have mastered the steel smelting technique and now can further smelt the iron ingots. to produce steel with better mechanical properties. All right. So let's do that. Our power is looking pretty good. I'm gonna queue up some mining machines. I've also placed the mining machine up here. And hoping that I can fill this belt up with iron ore. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, I think we are getting a full belt of iron ore. Excellent. Looking good, looking good. All right, now we'll do some steel. And steel needs iron ingots. 3 iron ingots for 1 steel. But the steel takes 3 seconds, so it's very slow. It's very slow. So let's see how we are gonna do this. We'll drag out our belt here. We need some arc smelters. So we need some iron ingots. And of course we don't have enough iron ingots. Crap. That looks like I will need to get some raw ore. We need some stone as well. Stone brick, which takes stone. Okay. I promise you guys, everything is going to be replicated eventually. It's replicated, I mean it's going to be all automated. That's what I'm trying to say here. All right. Okay, I think we got enough. So what I'll do here is we will do 1 arc smelter here. This will produce iron ingot. And to get iron ingot, you need iron ore. So do input here. And then we need another smelter for the steel. And the steel needs 3 iron ingots. 3 iron ingots. So we do input And then the output we could probably feed into the machine, right? Can you do direct feed? You can. You can. Look at that. Just kind of like a box. You can direct feed a box. You can direct feed smelter to smelter. Probably assembly machine to assembly machine. So let's see how this behaves. We'll extend the Tesla tower over here. And let's see what our efficiency is on this. Okay. So it goes in, back, in, back, in, back, in, back. So it looks like we're gonna need another sorter. So how about we do this? We delete this input. We'll do the input for the iron ore, for the ingots, and then we'll do the output. So we have two outputs going into the steel. Let's grab the steel out of here. And now we're running at 100% efficiency. Sweet. All right. This is looking good. I think we should do another row. And we can copy recipe over. Just like that. And we need some sorters. So we'll do input, output, output. Let's get one more smelter. Copy recipe and paste. Let's extend the power. We will do input. We are waiting on our last arc smelter here. We'll collect these. And let's get 119 circuits. We need 119. There we go. Let's check the mecha panel. Let's put in our organic crystals and our coal. Okay, we got an arc smelter. We'll do copy paste. And then we'll do the output and output. We'll trim the iron ore feed like that. Okay. Oops. There we go. And now we need to have an output. So we'll do an output like this. The Tesla tower is in the way of our box. And we'll put it right here. And then we'll do input, output for the steel. And let's see, okay, so we're gonna need another sorter to keep up. So we'll do input. This way we get all of our machines operating at 100%. So let's add another one in here. And the arc smelter should be offloading now. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it looks like I only need 2 sorters for the input. Okay, there we go. So delete that. And then we need 62 more iron. Or steel, sorry. Steel. 62 I'm looking for. That's 61. We need 1. There we go. Alright, so now we are researching inventory capacity. So if we open up the inventory capacity, we're going to get another line of inventory, which is going to be pretty helpful. Okay, let's clear out the trees, bushes. All right. Excellent. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for episode 6. We covered quite a bit in here. We figured out how to create these electric motors. These are our most complicated recipe as of now. Took 3 inputs for 1 output. We've also adjusted our input for the magnets so that we can bring our copper and iron ingot line closer to the assembler to automate the circuit boards at 100%. And then we also automated steel. And with that, we've unlocked a few technologies for our mecha. Yeah, we got the mecha frame and the inventory capacity. We can walk a bit faster, and we have more space in our inventory. So yeah, great. Well, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I will see you in episode 7. You guys have a good evening. I'm going to have a good evening. Bye.